Hello guys, welcome back to Macro Programming. This is Hams. This is the video tutorial number 2. Today I will show you how to insert a button and an icon to your macro. So the first thing you need to do is go to the Office icon here, go to Excel options and check this checkbox here, Show Developers tab is in the More Frequencies here. Just click accept and you're going to have this tab here added. So the developer tabs is going to help you to create macros and insert buttons, controls, checkbox radius, text boxes and labels. So today we're going to use the button for the form controls and ActiveX control button, so you can see the difference. I prefer to use the ActiveX button. So I think the difference are the properties that you can use for each one. I'm not very sure yet, so let's see. Just click on the button and you can see your mouse change, and just drag the size of the button that you want here. And this is another important thing to do, is asking you give me the name of the macro. So I'm gonna put this button 1 click, and it's gonna apply only for this workbook here. So click accept, and if you try to run the macro here, you can see how the mouse change is going to give you an error because there's no code inside this button. So if we insert again another button here, let's say button 2 click, and it's going to apply for this workbook, and you need to click here new or record the macro. So let's click on new, and you can see how the Microsoft Visual Basic open here, and you can see the method is going to call the when button 2 click, we want to do this message box hello button 2, and this is the action when what is going to do when button 2 click. So let's close this, and if we click this, we have the message hello button 2. If we click this one, because it doesn't have any code inside, it's going to tell you that the macro cannot be executed, and because it's not available for this workbook. I don't know why. And that's another thing that I don't know how to enter code when you already create this button. So now let's enter an ActiveX control button, and now you can see the difference when we create form buttons. Excel called them button 1, button 2, and when we insert ActiveX control button, it's gonna call command button 1. And this is strange because my Excel is in Spanish, and you can see these two are in Spanish and this one is in English, so that's strange. So design mode is another important thing here. So when you can see the orange background, it means you are activate the design mode, and when it is not in orange, it means it's not activated. So when it is not activated, you can click this button, and when it's activated, you cannot click on it. If you click on it, it's going to open the Visual Basic, as you can see here. And but when you're in design mode you can move your button to another position and not for these ones. I don't know how to move this one, so that's why I prefer the command buttons. So let's insert code for this. So just double click on it and you can see here it's telling you when command button 1 click or double click or error, you can have more options here. So I'm just gonna leave it like that. Click. I'm gonna say show me a message box that says button 3 hello button 3. Just close on it and just go out from the design mode, and if you click on it, hello button 3, hello button 2, and crash. So you can see different ways to create buttons, insert code, and now we want to add an icon to another macro. So just let me create some text, random text here. I'm going to order ascending. Well, they are already ascending, so yes, ascending. So I'm going to create a macro to invert the order of these characters. So and go to view, macros, and record a macro. I'm gonna call this one reorder macro. You can add a shortcut. You add, for example, Control P, Control R to run the macro, Control minus R, and just click accept, and the macro is start running. So I'm gonna select this, go to data, and invert the order. So click stop, and now the macro is going to do this. I'm going to change the order of this, and when we run the macro is going to change the order descending for this. So I want to insert an icon to the new macro. So the thing that I'm gonna do is go to here, to this little arrow, and go to show comments, and you can see the same menu where we activate the checkbox. So go to personalize, and here you select macros, and you can see the macros that you already create here. I'm gonna select the reorder macros. I'm going to add to this size. All these commands here are the same that are going to be here. So to add an icon to this, just click modify and just select an icon to your macro. I like to use this little pig because it's funny. Just click on it, click accept, and now you have your macro here in an icon. So if I click this icon, you can see it says reorder macro. So I'm gonna click on it, and you can see how it changed the order of these values. So each time you click this, it's going to do this. So that's how you record a macro, add some buttons, and add an icon to your macro. And if you have any more questions, please let me know. I will be glad to help you, and have a nice day. Thank you.